So today, I've got a different video for you guys. I'm going to be doing a cooking demonstration. So this is something that I use at the campground and at home. It's the off season, so I'm going to show you how I do it at home right now. Today, we're going to smoke a pork butt. I've got a 4.5 pound pork butt that I'm going to smoke on my Weber Kettle 22-inch grill. I also take this grill camping with me, and I've used it before at the campground. But you can also use any other kind of kettle grill you have, larger, smaller. You could use a gas grill or a propane grill. The same way, you just have to change up your cooking method a little bit. So the pork butt's a bone-in pork butt. I'm gonna show you how I season it and prepare it with our homemade sugar-free seasoning. We eat low carb in my household, so we've made our own seasoning. I'm gonna put the recipe and the description below. So I'm going to utilize the snake method on the Weber Kettle grill. That allows for consistent heat during the whole 8 to 9 hour cook of the pork butt, and you just adjust the temperature with the vents on top of the grill. So the grill, I'm going to use the snake method with hardwood briquettes, apple and pecan wood, and I'm going to show you guys how I set that all up and get the grill ready to go. And a good rule of thumb for pork butt is it takes anywhere between 2 hours per pound. So I've got about a 4.5 pound pork butt. It's going to take probably about 8 to 9 hours. Now halfway through the cook, I'm probably gonna have to wrap it in foil because it's gonna stall out anywhere between 160 and 170 degrees. And you really want pork butt to be over 200, 202 degrees, and by wrapping it, it allows that to happen. So once that's all done, I'm gonna show you guys how I make a pork sandwich out of it. All right, to get this thing all seasoned up here, first we're gonna need our pork butt. Then we're gonna need some yellow mustard. And then we're gonna need our secret family recipe of sugar-free barbecue rub. Any barbecue rub will work, whatever your favorite is. I'll put a recipe down below in the description for that, and you can always add brown sugar if you like yours a little sweeter. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do here is we are going to grab our pork butt. We're gonna place it down there. Okay, and we're gonna take our mustard and we are going to get this thing all covered up here with mustard all over the place. We're gonna do the backs, fronts, sides, everywhere. So the mustard acts as a binder to keep the barbecue rub on during the cook. So we're gonna sprinkle on our seasoning, very, very heavy. We're not gonna hold back. The more the merrier, in my opinion. All right, to get this grill ready to go for this pork butt, we're going to use the snake method. So we have the Weber 22-inch kettle grill. I've got some briquettes left from my last smoke in there. We're going to use the Cowboy brand hardwood briquettes. I think they hold the temperature very well while they cook. Consistent heat. I get those at Costco. We're going to need a fire starter, a lighter. I've got apple and pecan chips. And then I have a thermometer for later on in the cook. Okay, for the snake method, you're just gonna take your briquettes, you're just gonna kind of lean them up against each other, and we're gonna go all the way around the grill like a snake, hence why it's called the snake method. We're gonna do 2 rows on the bottom, and then we're gonna do 1 row on top. So I'm gonna go pretty much all the way around my grill here and complete this snake method. All right, as you can see, to start it off, I'm gonna put the fire starter down and pile up some briquettes on it, just enough there where it's gonna get the snake started there. We're gonna take the applewood and pecan. I'm gonna just place them sporadically on top here on the first like half of the briquettes, and then we're gonna light it. Oh. And that's how you start the snake method. All right, you can see we got the fire starting there. You can see the coals are getting nice and ashy and gray. So we're going to place a bowl of water. I use a stainless steel bowl that keeps the environment moist, keeps the heat even. And then on top of that, we've got our grill grate. And then we're going to place the pork butt right here in the middle, in the dead center of the grill. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna place the lid on. I have a thermometer that I put on the lid of it, that way I don't have to open the lid. As you can see, this vent right here, we're gonna open up about a third of the way, half of the way. And then the bottom vents down here are gonna be opened up about halfway. All right, so we're gonna let this thing cook here, and we'll see her in about a few hours to check in on her and maybe give her a wrap. All right, here we go. It's about 5 hours later. We're gonna see what we got here for a temp. We got a temperature right at 250. You can see I had to open up my vent just a little bit more a couple hours ago to get the temperature up. But let's take the lid off and see what we got. Of course, I'm having complications with the lid. All right, there's our pork butt. You can see we're right at about 153, 152. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this. Let me set the phone down and I'll give it a wrap. All right, guys, it's been another 2.5 hours. Let's see, our temperature dropped down to just over 200 degrees there. That's okay, because I think it's probably about done here. So I'm gonna take the lid off. Let's see here. I got my trusty thermometer that I stuck in a few minutes ago, and we are over 200 degrees. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off. I'm gonna throw it in a bowl. We're gonna let it set and rest for 45 minutes to an hour, and then we're gonna shred it up. Off the back. Let's see how easy it is to take this bone out.
Put it on here.
All right, that bone just came right out of there. Pretty hot still.
Okay.
You can blow on that piece and have it.
Pretty tasty.
It's pretty tasty. guys, if you like this video, comment below and tell me what your favorite campground barbecue is. And could you please give us a subscribe and a like and a share? That would be much appreciated. Thanks guys, have a good day.